Different dream. This dream was given to me here in the year 2011, and in this dream I recall that I stood on the top stoop of my house here in Brooklyn, New York, and I looked across the street and I noticed some type of funnel or whatever this thing was just spinning around. It was like almost like it looked like a hurricane cloud, but it was tiny, and it was just kind of hard to describe it. And it was just spinning around like this, and it was producing an arm which was coming down behind these buildings. Okay, in this same dream, after I took notice of that funnel or whatever, funnel cloud, whatever it was, I seen this tornado materialize, and the arm of the tornado, or the funnel part of the tornado, came over these homes, and it was heading straight towards me. And there was so much wind, it was like this thing was just sucking up everything up into the cloud above it. This was an awesome sight. It was terrifying to look upon. I had to leave this dream almost immediately after I took notice of this thing coming towards me. And this dream is in Parrish Prophecy, Part 5. Different dream. This dream was given to me in July, I think 31st or July 3rd. I'm sorry, I think it was given to me July 3rd, 2010. In this dream, I was in a room with strangers. We were on a top floor. I think this place we were all in was an apartment building. And these strangers that were with me, I believe, were people that ran off the streets and ran into this apartment building. And I guess they were blessed to find out that there was this couple in this apartment on the top floor of this building. But I sensed in this dream that practically everyone else had cleared out this building. So in this dream, I seen a black man and his wife or his girlfriend and their child. They had boxes of food and clothes that they just purchased some time ago in this dream. And the couple were telling us that they were not going anywhere. And then I heard someone say to the man of this apartment to come and take a look at his skylight. So he had gone to a part of his apartment, and he looked up in the ceiling where the skylight was located, and he seen this will-o-wisp of a cloud, this very thin, whispery, almost horseshoe-like cloud was just moving in the sky. So after the guy took notice of this thing, the next thing that took place in this dream, that I seen him, his wife, his child, in a tree, living in a tree. I believe he had ran into Prospect Park. Prospect Park is located here in Brooklyn, New York. And this time around, he only had one box with him. And then I woke up from this dream. Different dream. This dream was given to me in 2009, and I stood on the top stoop of my house here in Brooklyn, New York, and I noticed these half-arm or half-circular orange or reddish clouds. In my opinion, these things looked like they were part of a solar flare, or looked like they came off the sun. It was kind of hard to tell exactly what these things were, but they were huge and they were glowing in the sky. Okay, this is a different dream. This dream was given to me in July 8th, 2010, and is in section 10, Parrish, Future Prophecy, Part 5. And in this dream, I was looking up into the sky. There was a very bluish sky out, and I took notice of these things, these half-arm or half-circle, misty-looking things just floating around in the sky. And I took notice of a half a moon, and I believe our sun, this might have been our sun, but it looked like it was coming out of an eclipse, some type of solar eclipse. I know it's impossible for this to happen when the moon is way down here. So in this dream, I believe that there were planets crossing our solar system, or planets that were between the Earth and our sun. Okay, this is a different dream. I think it was given to me. I can't really tell. I have to find out, but it could have been given to me maybe in 2004. I believe the dream has something to do with a volcano that had gone off somewhere on Earth, and I believe this volcano had produced pink skies over Brooklyn, New York. And in this dream, I distinctively recall that my ears felt like clogged up. It was during school season, because I seen kids with their school uniform, and they were just looking up into this pink sky. I mean, it was like, the sound was like, it was just, in this dream, it was, my ears just clogged up, and it was extremely quiet, and the people just staring up at object in the sky. I truly believe that a volcano will go off, or several volcanoes will go off. But actually, I was told in one of my dreams that a volcano will go off, and that the ash cloud will float over Brooklyn, New York, and I guess the rest of America, and that this particular volcano will be the cause of famine in the United States of America. Different dream. This dream was given to me in May 28, 2010, and I was somewhere in Brooklyn, New York, and I was in someone's apartment, and I looked out the apartment window, and I noticed that the sky turned pink for about 4 seconds, and then it turned back to, I guess, a normal blue sky, and then another, I guess, a minute afterward, the sky had turned pink again for about 4 seconds. And then after I took notice of the sky turning pink, from blue to pink, and pink to blue, I noticed this mist, this nearly curled up mist, is floating past the window. And as you see here, what was going on in the sky, I believe, which took place around 5 a.m. inside this dream. Why do I say this? Because I looked upon a clock inside this apartment. I was a stranger inside these people apartment. I think it was a father and his daughters, and they were awoken out of their sleep because of what's going on in the sky. I didn't hear any thunder. The sky was just turning pink, and it turned blue again, and then it turned pink. And it was morning time, and I seen a clock in their kitchen, and I believe it read 5 a.m. And some of the people I seen outside they were wearing their pajamas, and they all just outside looking up, and this thing flown past the window. And this is the same dream, and once again I'm gonna say, like, the sky turned from blue to pink, and pink to blue, and on and on and on. And inside this dream, some people was just fleeing Brooklyn, New York, and they was just trying to steer clear, or just not to find themselves in a midst of people. They were more or less, the individual I seen leaving Brooklyn or leaving people were like businessmen, some inner city blacks, and I guess some inner city whites. And I picked up that they did not want to be stuck among mobs of people. They just wanted to be by themselves because of what was taken on in space or in the earth sky. I think this thing has something to do with our sun, or the second sun, or Planet X,